11th class, we are continuing the same topic, that is organic chemistry, with some principle and techniques. Earlier we talked about nomenclature, then isomerism, then eye effect and electromagnetic effect. Resonance effect we will read in chapter number 4, that is chemical bonding. Further we are talking about covalent bond fission. Covalent bond are those bonds where the formation of bond takes place when the sharing of electron help. When the sharing of electron help, then the formation of covalent bond take place. Like chlorine, every chlorine is containing 7 electrons in its outermost shell. So all the 7 electrons, 6 are there, and 1 will be shared with each other to complete their octave and to convert their cells into near inert gas. That's why they are forming covalent bond. In this covalent bond, during the formation, if you want to split it, there is two type of covalent fission. One is homolytic fission and second is hydrolytic fission. If both the molecules are same, both are chlorine, both are oxygen, both are nitrogen, then it is homolytic fission. And if one is oxygen, one is nitrogen or hydrogen, then it is hydrolytic fission. So what is happening when this bond is being separated? If one electron will remain towards this side and one electron will remain towards that side. The electron is also split into their two parts. As I told you earlier, one bond needs 2 electrons. So one bond needs 2 electrons. If you are breaking the bond, one electron will remain with this chlorine, another electron will remain with that chlorine, and that fission is known as homolytic fission. Now we are coming in hydrolytic fission. Two different molecules are there, XY. It may be chlorine nitrogen, it may be oxygen hydrogen. That's why we have taken X and Y. Suppose sometime X is being positive, Y is being electronegative. Why it is happening? Because a pair which is used for sharing to complete their octave is totally went towards one molecule, whether it is Y or it may be X. So the pair which is moving towards that molecule, the molecule will become negative and the next molecule will become positive. On the same hand, this atom will become negative and that atom will become positive because it is hydrolytic fission. So in hydrolytic fission, one molecule is being positive or one atom is being positive and another part is being negative because both the pair of electron is moving towards the electronegative elements. That's why it is considered as a hydrolytic fission. Now we are coming on the basis of carbon. There is 3 types. First is the free radical. Free radical atom or group obtained from, first you are going for the definition of free radical. Atom or group obtained from the homolytic fission as we did earlier, and the electron are unpaired properly in both compound is known as free radical. Suppose there is ethane, as you know this is ethane, and it form a bond. That bond is containing 2 electrons. Now if one electron is remaining on this and one electron is remaining on this, by replacing this bond, they are converting themselves as a free radical, 2CH3 star. So the free radical electron is always represented by a star. In free radical, there is 3R and 2. What these lobes are showing? These are showing P bond of carbon, which is being light here by 3R group. The bond angle will be 120 and they have possesses sp2 hybridization. Definitely what they are, you will understand in bonding. Okay, but it has already given in organic basic concept, that's why you have to read it here only. Now we are coming about cation, then carbanion. If any compound is releasing electron, converting itself into the positive ion are considered as a carbocation. This is CH3X. CH3 has become positive charge, has become negative charge. So it is considered as a carbocation. The stability of carbocation, then alkyl, if it is alkyl CH3CH2, is less greater than 2 with 2 alkyl group than with 3 alkyl group. So primary, then secondary, then tertiary. The stability order of carbocation. The structure of carbocation will be same as it was in free radical, and they have possesses sp2 hybridization. If we are going for free radical, we know that a single bond which were made in between two elements are being separated. One electron is coming over the element that are considered as a free radical. Free means now they are free to form or to make bond with any other compound. This CH3 is free now. It can form bond with OH, CH3OH, with Cl, CH3Cl, with NH2, CH3NH2, with NO2, CH3. That's why it is free radical. Clear? As we read in nomenclature, that is alkyl group. Now I am talking again about carbocation. When we are splitting this bond and the number of paired electron is moving towards negative end, so it is becoming positive. When this methyl group is becoming positive, any electronegative element will come towards this methyl group and it will attach. The reactivity order, the primary will be more reactive in comparison to secondary, in comparison to tertiary. So which type of negative element? Nucleophilic addition reaction. Suppose I am getting react with HCN. So the Cn will get connect with this Cn. It is becoming positive. So it will get OH and then CS. That protonegative reaction will help, which I will teach you later after. Now we are coming in carbanion or carbanions, where the negative charge is being developed on carbon because of their valence shell. That is considered as a carbanion. Here it was CH3, then CH2. This carbon has taken one more electron, that carbon in their outermost shell containing 4 electrons. 1, 2, 3 were there, and this 2 is counting as a 5. So one more electron is there, that's why one negative charge is there, and any positive charge will attach here now. Which positive charge? Like if I want to attach HCN, so H will attach towards this carbon and CN will again attach with that carbocation. Okay. On the same hand, it is going to be the opposite hand. The reactivity order, tertiary will more reactive, then secondary, then primary. The structure will with 3R, there is a lone pair and negative carbon. So these are covalent fission, then free radical, carbocation and carbanion. A short note only you need. That short note I have given you here. You just write it. Then we will come for the next topic.